Dear students, today we are starting a new chapter, biological classification. In this video, we will learn about the science of biological classification. It means we have to classify millions of living organisms which are found on this planet. So, how this classification is possible? There are so many taxonomists, biologists who attempted to classify entire living world in different kingdom. First of all, Aristotle, who proposed that two kingdom classification system on the basis of morphological characteristics. These two kingdoms were animals and plants. On the basis of morphological characteristics, Aristotle classified animals in two groups. Animals with red blood corpuscles or animals with red blood and animals without red blood. And on the other hand, plants were classified in three groups: herbs, shrubs, and trees. So, this was the first scientific attempt to classify entire living world by Aristotle. Thereafter, more advances occur in the field of biological sciences, and there are more characteristic properties considered for classification of entire living world. So many scientists attempted to simplify the science of classification. One of them, Linnaeus, who is known as the father of taxonomy, worked to simplify this system of classification, and she also proposed two kingdom system of classification. However, she she categorized the different categories under a kingdom like class, order, genus, species, and varieties. Anyway, Carolus Linnaeus also proposed two kingdom system of classification, and according to this system of classification, entire living world classified in two major class, Plantae and Animalia. They she proposed the levels of different categories coming under a kingdom. These are class, order, genus, species, and variety. Organisms were placed in these levels based on common characteristics. These common characteristics were morphology and methods of getting food. These are the visible characteristics on the basis of which the classical or ancient taxonomist classified living organisms into two major categories, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Thereafter, more advancement come into light, and at the level of cellular and molecular studies were practiced, and new informations come on the basis of experimental results in the field of cell biology, tissue, and molecular biology. So, considering some other characteristics which may be a specific for a specific for bacteria, fungi, and other categories of plants and animals, Whitaker proposed five kingdom classification, and this five kingdom classification accepted worldwide. According to this classification, there are five kingdom. That's why this classification of living organisms proposed by Whitaker is known as five kingdom classification. These five kingdoms are Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Animalia, and Kingdom Plantae. These are the five kingdoms which was proposed by Whitaker, and this system of classification has been accepted worldwide scientifically, and we have to study these five kingdom classification in detail. In this video, we are trying to understand what we have to study in this chapter. We have to study kingdom Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia, and Plantae. So, each and every kingdom will be discussed in very detail in my forthcoming videos, which will be uploaded shortly. So, if you feel this is beneficial for you, you may subscribe this channel, like this video, click the bell icon so that you can receive new notification. Thank you so much for watching this video.